The Mormon cult politician Romney is at a photo op, and someone asked him, does your cult have thermonuclear capabilities? And he looks over to that false Mormon prophet, ex-arc doctor, 95, half as old as his fraud of a faith. He's on a gurney. They push him around that way. And feebly he shakes his head back and forth and he says, no, of course we don't. And they ask him, what do you know about us not reaching Milton and your cult case in neighborhoods all across America, as those phones are not allowed to work? And he just says no comment, and he beats the false Mormon prophet to the door. Make those videos. White House tour group is making the rounds, and he's not supposed to be there. She leads the tour group into the Oval Office there, and Trump jumps to his feet. His Mormon cult buddies are already standing. He jumps to his feet, cusses her out, the lady with the tour group, and he wasn't supposed to be there, but Jim J and Charlie M wanted to sit down in that desk, and that tour lady will know to knock next time. Donald's entertaining. The Mormon cult perverts are casing the neighborhood when the only ones home are the kids after school, and two hunters home from hunting see them in that neighborhood, and they pickup truck them so that when the parents get home from working, they can have a word with them about casing the kids when the only ones home are the kids after school. I'm Melton, and I can't finish my recall because we can't call because of the other efforts of the Mormon cult and Muslim cult, Iranian Muslim cult folks on American soil. I'll get to it eventually. And yes, Michael Moore now included in that recall. Gimp. Well, you can choose the colors, and he's praying to that 9/11 Muslim devil down below. Ask him why he's doing that instead of doing his job. Recall because we can't call. Impeach because we can't read. My new GIMP I'm working on, but the Mormon cult and Muslim cult, dangerous folks from Iran on site are just going crazy. But that's going on. There's a photo op outside the library, and that's what you hear, that chant, those two chants. Inside, Annette, a Mormon cult member, is walking around with her bra on the outside of her clothes. She's been getting a lot of calls asking why her cult, all of them were what? All. She's a genealogy librarian. They want to know when else their phone won't be allowed to work because of what they're an active part in. They want to know. Why is your cult casing those neighborhoods when the only ones home were the kids after school? She gets another call. She forgot to turn her phone off. She starts yelling and screaming so everybody can get a video with her phone in that library. Some Mormon cult princesses have gotten a tip from their Saudi or Iranian sisters, brothers. They rushed across town. Abby, little old lady, her kids are on the other coast. She's recently widowed. They pushed their way into her home. They read to her from the cartoon Bible. They say that disrespectful prayer, our Heavenly Father, please don't let any of our Mormon cult missionaries or our Muslim brothers on American soil because of us, don't let them get caught a raping or a stealing in Jesus' name. We disrespectfully pray. And that's when Abby hits that couch horn. They jump so high they drop that Mormon cult directory so you can Call up all of them and ask when else your phone won't be allowed to work. What's their part in America's compromised security? That is our hijacked lifelines. Father Olfactory is talking to Gertrude before church. And he says, I know your kids are all over on the other coast, and I'm going to make sure that we look after you for them. Give a ride to church and that kind of thing. And he starts that Sunday church service, and he sees the devil. Now, Jim J and Charlie M, Mormon cult, missionaries, wearing wigs. Yet, I made a video like this earlier in the morning. It was stolen. High-tech toys. Come in, and they take her out of the church, and yes, Father Olfactory says, does Gertrude have any granddaughters? And they say no, and they say go after them. It's those bold Mormon cult perverts. Some Mormon cult perverts are casing the neighborhood when the only ones home are the kids after school. And some NRA members back from a hunting trip see them casing that neighborhood, and they pickup truck park in front of and behind that gray or white car, and yeah, they wait for the parents to get home so they can have a word with them about casing neighborhoods when the only ones home were the kids after school, and being an active part in America's hijacked lifelines. 424-229-4140, conducting harassment against a man in a wheelchair, Christian in a wheelchair, here at Teague Terrace in Eagle Rock. Sorry Enterprises. Couple of hunters, maybe in the NRA or something, have gotten back from a hunting trip, and they see that great car in one of their city's neighborhoods, casing those neighborhoods when the only ones home are the kids after school, and they pick up truck them and they make a call. And as they're knocking on that little old lady's door to bilk her out of her life savings, she looks back behind them. And there's that bearded guy with the long hair, and he says, they're not with me. Be careful. They're trying to scam you out of your life savings. The Mormon cult folks. Jim J and Charlie M are walking down the street. They're casing neighborhoods when the only ones home are the kids after school. And they come across a little old lady. She's retired. She's working out in her garden. And they say, have you seen this girl? And they got a little sketch. And she looks at the sketch. She says, well, of course I have, but she's not missing. She lives down the street on the left. She's home right now, but her parents aren't. They'll be home later. And so Jim J and Charlie M walk on down the street, take out that phone and say, tell the Saudi Arabian folks we got another one for their harems. Have her by the end of the week. Harbinger cult a video because yes, I have formed the Gorsetti Newsom playlist. It doesn't show it. Okay. It's check 424-229-4140 and post in 5. The 5 is the number 5, the digit 5, and of course 424-229-4140 is my number. It's at gmail.com. Check and post in 5. And my number, check 424-229-4140. I formed the Governor Newsom of California and LA's Garcetti, and it disappeared. And just up here, I had to form 2 or 3 folders. I can't keep forming duplicate folders all day long. Get me my disciples, and I'll show you how to topple the Great Wall of Chinese evil. That constantly, the only ones I guess they have left, the Mormon cult folks from Utah with their harbinger of the apocalypse mentality and high-tech toys.